We back with another one. Y'all know what time it is, man. Season 4, episode 2 of the After Hours podcast with your boy only. I have not did one of these things by myself in over a year and a half. So this gonna be fun. Welcome back to the After Hours podcast, man. Season 4, episode 2. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this gonna be a good one, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. As you can see, we don't got no guests today, man. Which is fine. You know what I'm saying? I kind of wanted to do this one dolo low key because I feel like we can really have an in-depth conversation of what's really going on. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all. This majority of this podcast is gonna be based around Kendrick, Drake, Wayne, because that's really what's been going on for the last week or two. So let's just get right into it, man. Hey, first and foremost, Kendrick Lamar dropped an album, GNX. If you're watching this, you probably already seen the reaction that we did. Y'all running that boy up. Shout out to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Showing love to that video. But let's just talk about it, man. We did the reaction. As y'all can see from the reaction, I fucking loved it. You know what I'm saying? Is it a top 3 Kendrick project? I wouldn't say that, no. You know, not being biased, not being any form of glazing, the album was really good. I really enjoyed the album. I think I gave it an 8.5, I believe I did, or a 7.5, but I think it was 8.5. Like I said, I don't think it's a top 3 Kendrick project at all, but no, there's no way you're arguing that that's top 3. I do believe that the album isn't done, though. Like, I really feel like there's either going to be a deluxe or there's going to be a completely different album he's going to drop eventually. I don't know why, but that's just the vibe that I'm getting. I said that in the reaction video as well. Knowing Kendrick, you really don't know what you're going to get, and he always up to something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really thought about this the other day. You know, he's doing a Super Bowl, which we're going to talk about. And I'm like, yo, he just did the Pop-Out concert and played majority of his hits. Like, is he going to double back and do it again? You know what I'm saying? But I feel like he's going to drop some albums before Super Bowl hit. He already dropped one. I can see him dropping another one before Super Bowl. That way we got a new collection of songs that we can see. And he might go back and, you know what I'm saying, dibble-dabble in his classics or whatnot. But I feel like he's going to drop another album in December. I'm calling it now. If he did, y'all got to subscribe. If he do, go back to this video, take this clip and post it, because I'm telling y'all right now, I just got a feeling he's going to drop something in December. That way we got about 2 months to sit with these 2 albums, you know what I'm saying, or mixtapes or whatever y'all want to call it, and see him rock out on the Super Bowl stage, you know what I'm saying. I think Kendrick is on a generational run right now. I'm not even going to lie. And this is coming from a Kendrick fan, so I know a lot of y'all might be like, oh, he being biased or whatnot, but the year that this man is having, dog, it's like, if you're a Kendrick fan, this is exactly what you've always dreamed of. No bullshit. Like, we already knew how great, you know what I'm saying, bro was. But, like, we knew, like, if he was just being consistent and just dropping like how everybody else dropped, we knew it was going to be over with. You know what I'm saying? And from literally, I want to say, May, April to now, he gave us 3 to 4 diss tracks, an album, song of the year, arguably the greatest diss track of all time, and not like us going by sales and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the man is on a generational run. I think it's a dope thing to see. I think this is just the beginning of what he got going on. I heard something about a tour that he's doing after the Super Bowl. Now, I don't know how far he's going to go, though. Like, I don't know when he's going to be like, all right, I'm done. You know, and how long he's going to be away, but he got the world by storm right now, and I'm enjoying every last minute of it because, like I said, if you're a Kendrick fan, you know he will disappear 3, 4, 5 years, you know what I'm saying, and won't say nothing, okay, until we get a Heart Part 7, you know what I'm saying, out of nowhere. So shout out to Kendrick, man. If you're a Kendrick fan, man, shout out to y'all, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to all the new fans of Kendrick, you know. I think this is just a dope thing to see when your favorite artist, you know, is doing what you always knew, you know what I'm saying, that person is capable of. But enough for the album talk. We need to get into the nitty gritty. Okay. Drake files 2 lawsuits against UMG, I believe. Yes, UMG. Now, I believe it's about inflation using bots and all types of stuff, when it comes to the record, Not Like Us, and sales and all types of stuff, and I do think this situation is way bigger than the Kendrick versus Drake thing. I don't even really think it's directed toward Kendrick at all, I'm not gonna lie though, I don't have too much information on what he's doing and why he's doing it, but me looking from the outside in, all I'm gonna say is this. I have 2 questions. Drake, you doing this, let's just say you prove that they're doing whatever the case is. Is this really going to change anything? And this is a real direct question. This is why I'm questioning, like, why'd you even do that in the first place? Because not only did you lose, you double back with 2 lawsuits against the song that you lost to. You get what I'm saying? That just already looks bad. I just don't know what made you be like, I'm going to push this button, because I don't see how it works out in your favor. Like I said, if he does win this whole thing and prove, the song is filled with bots, let's have a real conversation. Does that mean that the beef and Kendrick winning or whatever the case is will flip in his favor? Or is it too late? Because I'm going to be real. Like I said, y'all already know I'm a fan of Kendrick. If they were using bots, I don't think Kendrick automatically lose that whole battle, but I do feel like, damn, like that's a bad look. You know what I'm saying? But if it's not going to change anything, then why do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the reason for this? Are you going to debunk a whole thing and make everything that we've been listening to, everything that we've been, rocking with, just turn it into shit now, or what? Because like I said, dude has the world by storm right now. Like, he has the world in his hands, and there's nothing you can really say or do to take what he has going on and take the world back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a bad look, y'all. And I don't, like I said, I don't know exactly why. I really think this beef is between Drake and UMG. If I'm being completely honest, like I really think this is a deeper battle in which I don't know exactly where it's gonna go or what's going to happen from there. But Drake, if you have a reason for doing what you're doing, you better win whatever you doing, because I'm telling you, if you lose that, it's over with. Like, it's really over with. Like, now you just look like the person that just can't take an L. You know what I'm saying? They gonna call you soft. They gonna call you all types of stuff. And you can't do nothing about that, bro. Like, your songs, you make hits. But I really feel like a lot of people is gonna start listening to your music a little different. I feel like they already listen to your music a little different now, low key. But I really feel like if this don't go in your favor, bro, I don't think there's nothing you really can do at this point. I feel like you're going to have to make the greatest comeback ever that's going to take some time to do, because you're in the worst predicament ever right now for a rapper, an artist, whatever the case is. And it's very puzzling, bro, because like I said, first of all, that was the last thing that I thought you were going to do. And I'm so confused on why you did what you did. It just looks bad. And if you're a Drake fan out there, enlighten me on what's the situation. You know what I'm saying? Why he's doing it. And tell me if this is really going to change anything if it does go in his favor. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like it was the right move to do? Is it a move that you would have made? Like, let me know something, Doubling back on the GNX album, Lil Wayne feel like he caught a shot, caught a stray on that joint. Now the question is, did he catch a stray? I feel half and half, yes. A lot of people feel like, damn, it wasn't even a diss. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't even a diss. You taking it, to heart or whatnot. I really feel 50-50 on that shot. Like, on that part where he says, I used to bump the Carter 3. I held my Rolly chain proud. Irony, I guess my hard work let Lil Wayne down. To me, I'm going to be honest, y'all. I think half of that is a shot. I feel like the other half is exactly what y'all said. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he talking about the Super Bowl. Like, I used to be a big fan of dude, and me and my hard work and dedication got me to the Super Bowl stage. But because you wanted it and now you upset, I guess my hard work let Lil Wayne down. But I also feel, and I said this in the reaction video as well, I feel like that hard work line also goes towards the guy that he put on, which is Drizzy. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really look at it, I broke it down saying the way I heard it was my hard work of getting your artist, you know what I'm saying, the dude that you put on, the dude that you had, you know what I'm saying, growing to this mega star and couldn't be touched. Yeah, I got him up out of here. So I guess my hard work let you down type stuff. So I can also see it both exact ways if I'm being completely honest. But my wholly thing is it enough for Wayne to go back in the booth? Because that's what I heard from Joe Budden. Shout out to Joe Budden podcast. Looking back on what you said in the tweet, you said, man, what the fuck did I do? I just be chilling and they still come from my head. Let's not take kindness for weakness. Let this giant sleep, I beg you all. No one really wants destruction, not even me, but I shall destroy if disturbed. On me, love. Now, I'm finna let you know this right now. Wayne, first and foremost, before I even say anything, Wayne, you are a legend. Arguably one of the greatest rappers. No, you are one of the greatest rappers of all time. You're arguably the greatest rapper of all time, you know? Nobody's going to take that away from you. I'm going to tell you this right now. If this is true, that you recorded some lines and you ready to put them boys out, please do not. That is the last thing you want to happen. And I'm not speaking on no defense attorney stuff. I'm not speaking on no, oh, I'm a fan right now. I'm telling you logically, do not do it. Let me tell you why. First and foremost, this is how I strongly feel. And I know a lot of y'all might not agree with me when I say this. If he got Drake up out of there, he will get you out of there shorter. I'm going to tell you why. I'm not saying that Drake raps better than Wayne. I'm not saying that at all. But Drake has battle rapping experience. We've seen him go against Meek. You get what I'm saying? We've seen him go against Pusha. Even though Pusha beat him, Duppy freestyle was tough. Lyrically was tough. You know what I'm saying? Like, Pusha just got the bigger drop on him. We've seen him go back and forth with rappers, you know what I'm saying, throwing shots or whatnot. Drake is in his prime. Been in his prime. Kendrick got him up out of there in 3 tracks. Right? Cool. If this was 10 years ago, go ahead. Lay his ass out. You feel me? I really feel like, okay, that will be something that we can really indulge in. My whole thing is this. I don't know what you're going to say that Drake didn't say. And I don't believe that you're a battle rapper to begin with. And I might be wrong, y'all. Wayne fans, let me know something. I don't think you are a battle rapper. Me personally, I know this whole little beef thing with Push or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I know he got some little beef with Jay-Z. But I don't think that ever went to the extent of going back and forth like track v track, diss track, you know? And if it was, like I said, that was 10 years ago, 10 plus years ago. Wayne right now, you just don't. Just please don't. I don't know what you're going to say that Drake didn't say already. Okay? You can't bring up his family. You can't bring up his rapping ability. You can't bring up legacy because Kendrick is there. He's there. What are you going to do? You're going to have to do pure rapping. And if I'm being honest, Wayne, you still got it, but this would just be very bad, okay? He has a lot more ammo to come at you with than you do with him. If you're going to release this track, we will react to it and prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, because like I said, all my reactions are unbiased. I'm going to call it how it is, but it's unbiased. Prove me wrong. If you can prove me wrong, then bet. I'm not doubting your lyrical ability, your rapping ability at all. I just feel like right here, right now, this is not something you need to go into right now. You don't. Okay? You already lost the Super Bowl. You heard about that, cool. You know what I'm saying? But this over here, you don't want that. This man is he's on one right now, and this is a version of him that we've as fans, as the world, have never seen him be. For real, like. And I think he's ready for anything. He probably already got 5 tracks on you right now. I'm just letting you know right now, I've never seen anything like this happen in my life. So I do think it'll be a generational battle, though. Like I said, I want you to actually drop it if you did make something. I'm just don't, though. Just don't. The last thing you want, people are already saying you fall off. The last thing that you want to do is lose in a battle and then completely be forgetting about. But switching topics, man, now that we got all of that Kendrick stuff out the way, it's time to talk about Christmas, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's Christmas time. Thanksgiving just passed. I hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful for every last one of y'all that tune into my videos, like, comment, share, subscribe on them. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all, I kind of remember, like, I know who you are because I've seen you multiple times comment, like, or whatever the case is. So shout out to y'all, man. My Thanksgiving was dope, you know what I'm saying? Spent some time with my family or whatnot, you know. Did some real family activities, and that's always a great thing. So shout out to them, shout out to y'all. But it's Christmas time, and we need to talk about the top 5 Christmas movies of all time. Now, this is my list personally, okay? I don't want to hear nothing. I know y'all not finna agree with me, but I don't want to hear nothing, okay? All I'm going to say is these are my top 5 Christmas movies of all time. The Grinch. Jim Carrey's The Grinch. I feel like that movie will forever be top tier. I will never get tired of watching it. It's funny as hell because it's low-key not for kids. Like, if you really watch it and hear what he be saying and doing, it's low-key not for kids. Home Alone series. I'm not going to say 1, 2, and 3. Home Alone series as a whole is just superior. That might arguably be the greatest Christmas movie of all time, okay? My third one is Elf. Elf is funny as hell. Will Ferrell is severely slept on when it comes to one of the greatest actors of all time. Him and Jim Carrey are severely slept on when it comes to that, bro. Will Ferrell is so funny in that movie. I don't understand how people can really work with him on set. I'm going to be completely honest, y'all. I feel like it was a creative-ass story, you know, and just perfect casting. Perfect casting to play that elf role is Will Ferrell. Number 4 for me, a lot of y'all, this is kind of like a curveball, you know what I'm saying? A Charlie Brown Christmas. It is something nostalgic about that movie, okay? That movie, if y'all watch that movie, you will feel a sensation of like warmth and just like coziness, okay? The aesthetic, the soundtrack, the nostalgia is just superior. That's another film that I won't get tired of watching at all, okay? That's number 4. My 5th one will be, and I know I left a lot out, and I know y'all not gonna agree with me, A Christmas Story. Specifically, the one with Ralphie, you know what I'm saying? Red Ryder BB gun. My mom literally puts that movie on every Christmas. I watch that movie all the time since I was a youngin'. It just holds a special place in my heart. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all if y'all watch that movie, A Christmas Story. It is low-key funny, but it's a real Christmas story, and I love every second of it. Now we're going to talk about some movies that I just feel like they're great movies, but I'm just not fucking with it. A lot of y'all not gonna agree with me when I say this right here, right now. This is probably a hot take that's gonna piss a lot of people off. Polar Express. Let me tell you something about Polar Express. That movie is scary as hell, okay? If y'all really watch that movie, oh, it's Christmas, oh, hot chocolate, ha ha ha. That movie is low-key scary as shit. The animation is great, but it's scary as hell. It's creepy as hell, bro. And I know there's like a deeper meaning to that movie. But like watching that movie, I just be like, what is this? Like a kid get picked up by a train in the middle of the night with a whole bunch of other kids. You know what I'm saying? Like You got a hobo guy on the train. He was scary as hell. It's like, what the hell is going on? Like, that movie is low-key scary as hell, for real, for real. It's a great movie, though. But it's like, damn, I ain't gonna lie, when I was younger, I'm like, I'm not watching this, bro. Like, what? And hot take. Like I said, it's a great movie, but it's boring as hell. That's just me, y'all. One of the best scenes in that whole thing is the hot chocolate scene, and that was probably one of the most exciting scenes in the movie. But that's it, okay? It's a deep movie, one of the greatest Christmas movies of all time. I'm gonna give it its respect, but nah, it's just I just can't enjoy it. Me personally. Another one would be the animation Grinch. It's not bad. I just feel like Jim Carrey did such a hell of a job that it's like, we really didn't need this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was cool. It was a fun watch. You know what I'm saying? Illumination did his thing. Tyler, the Creator, did great on that soundtrack as well. But nah, I'm just gonna keep watching the other one. That's just me. That's just how I felt. My last one, I'm gonna say, is another hot take. I'm gonna be completely honest. A Christmas Carol. Okay. Scrooge. Let me tell you something. A Christmas Carol is a horror movie. I'm throwing it out there right now. Okay. It's a great Christmas story, but it's a horror movie. If you made that movie, if Blumhouse made a movie, I can see Blumhouse making a movie like A Christmas Carol, dead ass. Okay. The animation joint was scary as hell. Like, what the hell is this? Like, bro, like, the story is great though, but the movie is just, when I think of Christmas movies, I think of movies that I'm finna sit around the family with, you know what I'm saying? As a child, you know, it's finna be funny, cool, good times. A Christmas Carol is a movie you gotta be locked in and watch it with the lights off. Is this a Christmas movie or Annabelle? What the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I know a lot of y'all finna be pissed about that. That is just me though. Those are my top 5 movies, you know what I'm saying, when it come around the holidays. Y'all let me know what y'all top 5 is. Let me know if my list is valid. Let me know if my list is not valid. Okay, it's just, I'm just saying this right now. That's just me. But that's the end of our podcast, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to every single person that like, comment, share, subscribe on the video. If you did like this video, like, comment, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Hit the notification bell. And when we upload it, I'm going to try to put out more podcast episodes for y'all. Hey, do y'all think we finna get another battle going? This is going to be a hell of a year if we finish out the year with a Wayne versus Kendrick. That is going to be ridiculous. Shout out to my boy Corey. You know what I'm saying? Graduated from the Army, dog. You know, that boy finally out here. You know what I'm saying? Still got to get a couple of things going and whatnot, but he will be making an appearance on this joint, you know what I'm saying, soon. So stay tuned to that, you know. Get the gang back together before he got to leave again. And yeah, man, salute to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. And yeah.